I'm being squeezed out of YouTube. Thanks for coming back to my channel. Slightly different style video today. The issue that I've come across I thought was just a me problem, but I've actually discovered recently that it's not just a me problem. I belong in a Discord server, and it looks like the vast majority of us have all been having the exact same issue. There's a lot of us in there. This is a Discord server which is purely dedicated to YouTubers who are interested in succeeding. We have this recurring problem every single year. YouTube creators are uploading lots and lots of extra content over the course of December. Ad revenue in December in the run up to Christmas is significantly better than any other time of year. More and more creators are creating more and more content in December. People are treating December like it's a f***ing gold rush. You've probably noticed this. People are hoping to upload as much content as possible over the course of December to be able to maximise profits, but what they don't realise is that they're contributing towards this huge negative problem where there is actually too much content available on YouTube and not enough people watching it. It's not just hurting other creators, but it's actually hurting themselves too, and it's been getting progressively worse. You see, when you have everyone cashing in at the same time, our viewers' behaviour won't have altered that much. They're not watching extra content just because it's December time. To be honest with you, it's more likely, I feel, that our viewers are going to actually have reduced watching time, potentially, on YouTube than at other times of year. There's a huge amount of content being uploaded, but there's not an increase in viewers or viewership. Where you've now got creators who are uploading sometimes 4 or even 5 times the amount of usual content that they upload, say, over a normal month in the year, you're getting to December, they're uploading loads of extra content. Well, probably originally to cash in, but now it's actually getting to the point where people are seeming to be uploading extra content just to maintain their status quo for December. What we've worked out in this Discord server that I'm in is everyone has noticed a huge dip in their impressions. Hand in hand with that, we're then getting a dip in click-through rates, so a decrease in the amount of people that are even clicking on the video in the first place. There is so much content being uploaded on this platform at the moment that channels like mine just simply aren't getting a look in. I checked on one of those websites, even Mr. Beast is having his worst month of the year. Now, if you look at his video views at the moment, his most recent video is performing really, really well. However, when you take a look on the stats websites, what you'll see is his views for the whole channel are at the lowest point this year. That's what I'm experiencing on my own channel. What I'm finding personally, my videos are getting maybe like half the views that they would do usually in, say, the first 24 hours, and then they're flatlining. In a normal month, my watch cycle, when I'm maintaining sort of my comfortable baseline, tends to fluctuate around 30,000 views per 48 hours. This month, I have been struggling to get more than 10,000 views in 48 hours. Most of the time it's much less than 10,000 views. The watch retention on my videos has all been really good, and usually what happens is if you have a video that's not performing as you'd like initially, provided you've got a really strong watch retention, usually the algorithm then fixes it for you. That hasn't been happening in December. There seems to be like a few various different schools of thought on how to run YouTube channels. For us, we go at our maximum all year round. It's not very nice when you're putting so much effort into your content and then there's just 1 month of the year where no matter what you do, it's almost like it hurts your pride a little bit because you're so proud of the content that you're creating and putting out there, and it's just not being seen in the first place. So for me, I find December really frustrating, but I have noticed that some of these channels that are able to just turn on the camera and either just do a reaction video or just talk off the cuff eloquently, they're able to like really sort of maximize their output. I saw one person manage to bang out 4 videos in one day. I was like a little bit jealous. I was like, oh, I wish I could do that. You can't be mad at them. You can't be cross at them because they're talented in a way that you're not talented. If you're not in a position to do that, then your content is buried for the entirety of December, and it's getting worse every year. You only ever really see other people talking about how brilliant December is because of the ad revenue increase. This is the other side of the coin. It's not always like fabulous in December, and this year I've like noticed it so much more. And when I was going back through the analytics, being like, am I bonkers, or is it like this every year? I'm pretty sure every year it's been getting worse. And I've checked back over the years, not just on my channel but my other half's channel, and then when we were looking through, well, chatting with people on Discord, and they were agreeing with us that yeah, their stats take a hit in December. I'm looking forward to January, because January, although ad revenue is usually complete and utter pants, a lot of people tend to take sometimes the entirety of January off. From my point of view, because the big boys aren't there, there's a lot more access to viewers. So I look forward to that each year, and I'm particularly looking forward to that this year. January can be like a really nice time if you're a YouTuber to sort of like reset and reassess things and work out what you want to do for the year ahead. So that's a positive side of it. Yeah, okay, advertising revenue has been more difficult this month, and views are more difficult this month, but I've got really decent Patreon backing. I've got this really good rolling sponsor. In that respect, from my point of view, yeah, ad revenue's down. It's not the end of the world for me. We're really, really, really fortunate in that position. I suppose the main thing is I just want anyone who is sitting and stressing about it, thinking, what the hell have I done to my channel? You haven't done anything to your channel. It's just that there's a huge influx. It's like supply and demand, essentially. Supply and demand in December. There is so much supply and not enough demand for it. Christmas is approaching, and everybody still wants to be able to treat themselves. And I did just mention my lovely sponsor. So if you fancy having up to 90% off of thousands of modern AAA indie darlings, retro games, anything like that, then please use one of my instant gaming affiliate links down in the pinned comment and treat yourself to something that you fancied for a long while with a nice little discount on there. There is Metaphor ReFantazio, you can get Black Myth Wukong, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, literally anything that you fancy, it's likely in there. Happy shopping, enjoy that, helps me out a little bit too. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video, and if you want to support me in a more personal way, as I mentioned, I do have a Patreon. I have a nice little collection of my cosplay pictures on there for those who are signed up. So see you all in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. It was lovely chatting to you. I'll see you in the next video.